a 30-day English challenge that will massively transform your English. In 30 days, you are gonna complete 5 tasks. If you complete these 5 tasks in 30 days, you will see significant improvement. Believe me, you will massively improve your English skills. This is actually the first challenge that I am creating for my students, and I believe that this challenge will really help you improve your English skills. I hope you love it, and if you love it, I will absolutely create more challenges for you. These challenges are easy to follow. That means you can easily follow them even if you think you don't have enough time to improve on your English. These challenges can be followed easily and they don't really need much of your time. If you are not subscribed yet to this channel, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my future challenges. And if you are loving the video so far, kindly like the video and share it with your friends. That will be really helpful for this channel and will really support this channel. So please do that, and I really do appreciate if you did that. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So you're gonna have 5 different tasks for 30 days. I'm gonna give you these 5 tasks and you have to complete them in 30 days. That is why this is called a challenge, a 30-day English challenge. These tasks will focus on all the necessary areas in English that you must focus on that require improvement. Your listening skills, your speaking skills, your vocabulary, and overall improvement of your English skills. So the first task that you have to complete in just 30 days is watch and review 2 English movies. The first task is to watch and review 2 English movies within a frame of 30 days. 2 movies in 30 days, you can do that. Watch a movie and tell it to a friend, or you can just review that movie by yourself. But the best option is to tell it to a friend or your brother or your sister or just someone you are close to. Most English movies usually range between 1 hour, 30 minutes long, or at most 2 hours. And if you cannot watch a 1 hour movie or a 2 hour movie at once, let's say a movie is 1 hour or 2 hours long and you don't really have the time to watch the whole movie at once, you can break the movie into 20 minutes or maybe 40 minutes. So you just get to watch 20 minutes of that movie, maybe between your breaks or when you're having dinner, or maybe in your free time, just watch 20 minutes of the movie. Once you finish watching the movie, I want you to go to a friend or maybe just a sibling, tell them the storyline of that movie. Review the movie to them. Just tell them everything you watched in that movie and maybe highlight your favorite parts of that movie, or maybe if you learned a lesson or maybe your favorite character, just tell it out to them. If you don't know how to start telling them the storyline of the movie, you can just recommend them the movie and most probably they will ask you what the movie is about or what the movie entails, and that is when you get your chance to tell them about the movie. Watching movies and reviewing it to your friends or maybe reviewing it to yourself is going to give you good English listening practice. These will also improve your English vocabulary, and when you share the movie or review the movie to someone, it is going to improve your English speaking skills. So you see how watching a movie and reviewing it to someone else will improve your English, and it's not really that difficult. I know some of you are really big fans of watching movies, and this is going to be a very easy task for most of you. Reviewing movies will also enable you to use your own words while describing the movie or maybe a scene in a movie. You'll be able to express your view of the movie using your own words. Paraphrasing, which most learners don't usually practice when it comes to improving their skills. You can also practice shadowing while watching a particular movie. Let's say you've watched a movie for the second time and you already know some lines or some phrases in the movie. You can practice shadowing and say them out loud when the character or the person in the movie is saying it, and you can copy what they're saying and say them exactly how they're saying it. That is shadowing. So shadowing is also a technique that will help you massively improve your speaking skills. So if you don't have an English movie or you don't know what English movie you want to watch for this task, you can try the following. You can try Ice Age or maybe Jumanji. These are like adventurous movies you can also try. The Croods, I really usually like using animations because the English is quite basic for kids. So that's why I really recommend that when you're doing this task, you should just like go for animated movies. We also have The Boss Baby. You can also try Jungle Book. I think those are enough recommendations for a movie. If you don't have an idea of which movie you're gonna watch, you can try those ones. So that is your first task in this challenge. Watch 2 English movies and review them. So let's move to the second task of this 30-day challenge. Learn 30 new words in 30 days. So that is a minimum of 1 word a day. You can decide on how you want to learn the new words. You can learn the new words depending on how your schedule is or depending on how flexible you are. If you're not that tight, you can learn 1 word every single day. But if you do not have that much time, you can learn maybe 10 words in the first week, 10 words in the second week, 10 words in the third week. Or you can just divide the learning however comfortable you will be, as long as you complete the task, as long as you learn 30 new words in 30 days. The best time to learn a new word is in the morning when you wake up. Immediately after you've had your breakfast, take 5 minutes before you do anything to look up for a new English word. Write the new word down and write the meaning of the new word. I want you to look up the synonyms of the new word that you've just learned. And by synonym of a word, I mean a word that means similar or means almost the same as the word that you have learned. I also want you to look out for the antonyms of the word. By antonyms, I mean a word that means the opposite of the word that you have learned. Write the word, write the meaning, write the synonym, write the antonym, and finally write 2 example sentences using the new word that you have learned. Construct 2 sentences with the new word that you have learned. Ensure that you're using the new word you have learned during the day. If you don't know where to get new words, these words may come from movies you watched or maybe podcasts you listen to or maybe the books you read. Even the songs you listen to, you might hear a word that you don't know what it means. Take the word, look up the meaning, write the synonym, write the antonym, create a sentence using that word and try using that word during the day. So when you do this, you are going to improve your English vocabulary. At the same time, you are going to improve your writing skills. You see what I'm saying? This will also improve your retention of English words. You get to notice the word, you get to look it up, you get to write the meaning, you get to write its synonym, its antonym, and you get to write 2 sentences using the word. By doing all this, that word will be instilled in your brain. Hence, you will remember it easily. Forgetting that new word is not going to be easy because you have associated the word with its antonym and synonym, and you've also created a sentence using that word. So you have to learn 30 new words in 30 days. If you don't have an English notebook, kindly get an English notebook where you will be writing all these English new words that you are learning. The third task is 5 minutes of self-talk or mirror talk every single day for 30 days. This particular task is very important because it focuses on your speaking skills. It mainly focuses on your speaking practice. And I believe one of the reasons you are learning English is to be able to communicate effectively in the language, right? At least that's why I'm learning English, to be able to communicate effectively with someone in English. And in order to do that, or in order to achieve that, you have to practice speaking daily. Apart from shadowing, mirror talk is by far the best way to improve your English speaking skills. So I want you to speak to yourself in front of a mirror for 5 minutes every single day for 30 days. Doing mirror talk for 30 days straight will not only improve your speaking skills but also your confidence while speaking English. And this is because you are getting the chance to look at yourself while talking the language. You're getting to see yourself, experience yourself while talking in English. And that's why I'm saying that mirror talk is extremely important. There are several things that you can say to yourself. You can talk about your day ahead. You can talk about your previous day. You can talk about yourself. You can ask yourself a question like, what do I like about myself? What do I like about my eyes? What do I like about what I'm wearing? What am I wearing? Like, just have self-talk in English. These will also strengthen your speech muscles. All you have to do is speak in front of a mirror for 5 minutes for 30 days. And that is the third task. The fourth task is to read 90 pages of a book in 30 days. So that is basically a minimum of 3 pages a day. But you can divide it however you want. Just ensure that you read 90 pages a day in 30 days. You can read 5 pages a day, 9 pages a day, 10 pages a day. It just depends on your schedule, like I said. And it also doesn't have to be one book. You can try several different books, diversify your books. It doesn't even have to be a book. It can be a storybook, it can be a novel, it can be an article, it can be a magazine. Just pick something that you're interested in, that you feel motivated to read, so that you don't feel like it's a punishment when you try reading. This is very much going to improve your reading skills. The last task of this 30-day English challenge is to measure your progress. Measure your progress. You cannot improve on anything if you are not measuring your progress. Where did you improve? Even if it's like maybe a small inch, just take pride of that. Congratulate yourself for putting in the work. One step is better than 0 steps, right? This will keep you motivated, and it will also keep you informed of areas where you're still weak in and your areas of strength in English. It will also help you know which areas to focus on more and which areas to focus on less. These are the 5 tasks that you have to complete in 30 days in order to improve your English skills. Which tasks do you think are going to be a little bit challenging to take on? Let me know in the comment section. I know a few of you, if not all of you, are going to take the task. If you take the task, kindly come back after 30 days and tell me how it went. I will appreciate that. It will help me know where to focus on when creating the next challenge. And with that being said, let's catch up in the next video. Bye bye.